Thanks, Angela. And the heat wave is moving in as power crews work to get power restored to thousands in central Indiana.
So in the 48 hours since those storms hit on Wednesday, AES is telling us they have restored power to about 90% of customers. Ashton Hackman, though, found several people still waiting for the power to be turned on. He's in McCordsville tonight. So Ashton, any update when these people might have electricity again?
Yeah, well, neighbors tell me they are preparing for possibly waiting until Sunday to get that power back on. That's when AES expects to have power fully restored to all customers. You can hear the generators buzzing here in McCordsville, and it's because the power company is now shifting to smaller cases. Here in this backyard, a tree came tumbling down during those storms on Wednesday, knocking out power to this person's home. And now they're preparing for what could be some potential dangerous heat. We saw a similar situation on the east side of Indianapolis today. Neighbors there had a similar situation. Some neighbors had power, others didn't. We found about a dozen people who, all of their neighbors around them, they all had electricity, but they didn't. Some of the neighbors taking matters into their own hands. They say they are frustrated and they just want that power to come back on before the heat sets in.
You know, there's kids out here that's, it's people that need oxygen. I hear a lot of older people on this block, they're without their oxygen at night. And then it's about to get hot, they at least could have had it on. It's been 3-4 days.
AES tells us they have extra workers from Michigan, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina all here to help get power back on as quickly as possible. Neighbors here in McCordsville, they say they are going to possibly go to some cooling centers. We met a neighbor down the road who was just trying to keep his wife's insulin cold. They've been putting it into coolers with some ice, but now it looks like neighbors are preparing for what could be a very hot weekend, possibly without power. Scott and Felicia.
Oh my goodness, I hope it's going to be soon.
Oh,
it's so tough with medical conditions or young kids.
For sure.
Ashton, thank you. Ashton in McCordsville this afternoon.